Hello, hello, hello. Good morning once again. This is Ronnie Cayosa. Welcome to my live update sa stock market. Sa aking page, Trading and Risk Management. Today is June 10, 2021. And ito yung ating second week sa market natin the month of June. Maganda yung mga nangyayari sa ating stock market for today. Patuloy ang pag-akyat ng kanyang price. Not only the PSEI but also some of the stocks na sumasubaybay o sumusunod sa galaw ng ating market. Okay, anyway, let's move on sa ating update for today. Time check, 9:59. Actually, open na yung market natin. 9:30 nag-start ang market natin. So, let's move on. Check na lang natin. Yan, I'm using COL for my trading platform and also INVESTAGRAM for my charting for technical analysis and also PSEH for my fundamental. So yung dalawa na yan, normally yung aking ginagawa for technical and fundamental analysis. Ito naman yung pinaka-basic natin, once na nag-trade tayo, you have to learn more about this basic na ginagamit for trading. And also, syempre, yung ating platform, you have to familiarize yung platform na ginagamit nyo. Kung maraming klaseng platform yan, I've been using two platform. Number one, ito COL for my trading, and number two naman yung BDO, securities for my long-term investment. Okay. So, let's move on sa ating update for today. Yan, 10 o'clock na. So, moving on sa ating active stocks. Active stock is CNPF, Ali, ASEN, SMC, JGS, Converge, RLC, Ever, Pure Gold, and ICT. This is stocks niya na bumove or active. And gainers, top gainers for today, top 10, Ever, Apple, GMA7, GMAP, PA, LC, MRZ, NI, Pure Gold, and PXP. So wala pa masyadong mga nasa index dito or sa mga blue chip natin. And then, ito lang, Pure Gold. And we have also sa top losers naman natin, we have MA, OPMB, OB, GOT, PES, ABCP, ABSP, ANS, LAND, and LRW. That's our top losers for today. Okay, so makita niyo yung ating market sentiments ngayon. So, it's green, so meaning gaining ang ating market. Okay, and let's move on sa ating mga latest research. As I said, once na nag-open kayo na inyong platform, look for your mga research para at least hindi na kayo mismo ang maghahanap pa, mag-research pa. It will take time for you to research some of the good company or stocks na pwede nyo invest. Kung gusto nyo naman, kayo lang din. Pwede naman, kayo lang. Pero make sure na yung mga hanapan nyo ng research nyo is talagang hindi mga fake news. Talagang giving the right news or fundamentals sa mga stocks na hinahanap nyo. Alright, today is June 10, so we have the daily notes. Daily notes for today, June 10, Thursday. Palaki na lang natin para mabasa ko. Kayo kahit hindi nyo na mabasa, pakinggan na lang. Normally, pwede naman kayo mag-open kung ang inyong platform is COL o kaya kung ibang gamit nyo, look for the yung mga news or I don't know kasi sa iba kung anong gamit yung nilagay na. Merong iba naman like for example yung BDO securities, may ganito rin sila. Medyo maliit nga lang pag binabasa ko pero okay pa rin. Tulad ng mga nakaraang last 3 days ata, Monday or Tuesday ko ata siya binuksan. Doon ako nagbigay ng mga research nila. Okay, so right now we have top story. EI back in the black after 3 quarters of losses. And other news, Ali, AREIT. Ali swap properties for shares in AREIT, and in the economy, government to spend 2.3 trillion in second half. Laki niyan, laki ng budget ng ating government. Okay, and our COVID update is discussed tomorrow, no? Kaya every Friday natin dinidiscuss yan. Alright, let's start on our top story. EE Bike in the Black. After 3 quarters of losses, book 137 million net income in first quarter 21. EEI's first quarter 21 net income fell by 7.2 year to year to 137 million, or 147 million, primarily due to lower revenues. Although profits were below COL's 14.3% estimate, this marked the end of the 3 consecutive quarters of net losses. Recall that EI booked 2.1 billion net loss during fiscal year 2020, which the company incurring 1.2 billion in losses in fourth quarter in 2020 alone. EA kasi ano yan construction company yan. No, normally malalaking project ang ginagawa ng EI. So siguro nag-stop yung kanilang mga proyekto. Okay. But then EI first quarter 21 revenues declined by 32.3% year to year, but increased by 44% quarter to quarter to 3.6 billion. Moreover, despite the year-to-year decline in revenues, gross profit increased slightly to 462 million from 458 million due to 420 BPS improvement in margin 12.7%. The company also booked 179 million in net income from its associate, 9.8% higher year to year due to the strong performance of Al Rushid Construction Company in Saudi Arabia. So may mga project din naman sila sa abroad, no? Kaya na-offset yung mga losses nila dito sa Pilipinas. That's good news kasi mas maganda kung in-diversify nila yung kanilang fund, no? Kaysa naman tuloy-tuloy na malugi. Kaya ngayon ang kanyang price is 6.83. EI, okay, 6.83 per share. So sabi rito, no, ng COL, hold, no, ito yung recommendation, pero depende sa inyo, di po sinabing hold or buy or sell, kayo nang gagawin nyo. You have to pag-aralan nyo muna. Okay, so let's move on. Tingnan natin EI right now. So ganyan ang ginagawa natin, di ba? Naaral natin using fundamental and technical analysis. So para makita natin kung ano yung movement niya, okay, at ano yung mga projects niya. Okay, right now EI price is 7.43. Okay, check natin yung kanyang resistance level. Okay, ito yung kanyang resistance level. So most probably pagka umakyat niya hanggang 7 or kasi nandito na siya, no, pwede siya mag-breakout kasi binubutas siya na inakita niya na yung kanyang resistance, no, na around 7.39 o 7.40. So yan, makita niya ngayon yung resistance level niya. Normally pagka yung resistance level niyan ay patuloy na binabalikan, o in other words, yung mga traders na binubutas yung resistance, yung kanyang price, so most probably umakyat pa ng tuloy-tuloy na yan. Okay, kasi sunod-sunod din yung kanyang pagbagsak, yung downtrend niya, from February 21 until this month, no, May 21 to, dito na nagkaroon siya ng support. So let's put on the support of EI. Ito ay para sa mga merong hawak ng EI, no, kung chine-check nyo pa rin yung kanyang movement, no? And for those who are naman sa mga ganitong company, construction, kasi this year and until makarecover na tayo, most probably mga construction company ang magbo-boom dyan because sila yung mga possible na kunin ng mga malalaki ring project, lalo-lalo sa government, diba? Ang laki ng natin ng budget pa natin for construction, and sila minsan yung mga kinukuha sa mga malaking project na yan. Okay. So right now, okay, ang kanyang pinaka-support is around 6.78 and 7.44 yung kanyang price, no, or 7.43, open at 7.44. So ito yung possible na akitin yung price, no. Hindi natin ang kanyang resistance level na mataas, 8.87. Yan natin ang green. So that's 8.87, and ito yung highest resistance niya, 11.46. Actually, meron pa. No? Tingnan nga natin yung 10 years ng EI, kung ano yung niya, performance niya. So, meron siyang highest level, highest price. No? 15 pesos, mga ganyan ang kanyang price, 40 to 15 pesos. Sabi kanina, hold at 630, 683. So ngayon, naka-hold siya ngayon. It's either na umakyat pa siya para mag-breakout, no? Ito is 1 month, kaya makita nyo kung ano yung projection niya for 1 month. Okay, pero pag binalik na natin, kasi tinignan ko lang yung pinaka-highest price niya, 14 pesos. Year to date niya, okay, ito yung may year to date niya. Okay, so ayan yung kanyang potential na puntahan. No? Tignan din natin yung kanyang fundamental sa EI Corporation kung nagbibigay siya ng una dividends and rights. Diba? So far, wala siyang dividends last year and this year because nga, lugi, in other words, so pa yung kanya. Walang loss at a loss na siya ngayon. No? Kanina diniscuss, diba? So, wala siyang revenue, kaya hindi nagbibigay ng dividends. Pero matagal na tong company na to, no? So, matatag na siya. So, ganoon naman talaga yan. So, nagbigay na sila ng quarterly report no, last May 20. So, wala silang news, no? Wala silang so far na mga disclosures this month. Last nila is May 20 pa eh. Alright. So, that is EEI. No, check nyo rin ang kanyang mga income, no? Doon makikita nyo rin dito actually. Dito rin naman kinukuha nila yung mga yung mga information sa financial report and balance sheet, no? Yung last quarter. Okay. So dito naman 'yan. So ginawa lang ng Call Financial, they get some of the important fact, tas nilagay nilang dito para siyempre dito nyo na lang basahin. Okay. Kung tinatamad lang din. Minsan may mga ganun, ayaw nilang tingnan pa. Okay. Doon sa mismong yung information, no? Na talagang pinagkukuha na, legit information na pinagkukuha na. Kasi ito PSE na to eh. Philippine Stock Exchange na to eh. Okay. So, more about EI. So, yan. Hindi na natin basahin. Kayo na lang magbasa para you have an idea regarding sa EI. Tara lang. Decreasing estimate, maintaining hold rating. We are revising our estimate to account of the lower than expected revenues in the construction segment. We're decreasing our 2021-22 revenue estimate by 21.2% and 6.4% respectively. We are also bringing down our gross profit estimate by 22.4% and 10.7% for 2021 and 2022. With margin expected to recover in 2022 as construction activities continue to ramp up. We also applied for the lower tax rate of 25% instead of the usual 30% due to the passage of rate law. We also adjusted our net income from associate forecast due to the strong performance of ARCC and the resulting increased probability slightly offset the negative impact of the lower revenues and higher costs, bringing our revised net income forecast down by 12.2 for 2021 and 5% for 2022. So, yun yung kanyang maintaining hold rating. Right. Na other news. Bago yan. Just say hello, shout out muna kay Adrian Alexander Yu and Kerry Malcolm Chan for this research. Thank you very much for giving us research about EEI. And in other news naman, about Ali, a REIT. Ito is, sister company yan eh. Ali is Ayala Land Corporation. A REIT naman is Ayala REIT. Hindi yan. Ali swaps properties for shares in a REIT. Ali has exited the debt the deed of exchange for the property for share swap transaction, which is real estate investment trust, REIT. Transaction will, meaning yan, real estate investment trust. That is REIT. No? So meron siyang actually for sure na 1 year, na yearly na binibigay na dividends sa mga nag-invest o kaya sa may mga shares dyan. Okay, so they're giving I think around 5.4% per annum, no? And we'll check later on do sa kanyang fundamental. And the properties in the property for share swap include the following: Bertis North, Commercial Development, Ebotech Building 1 and 2, Bacolod Capital Corporate Center, Ayala North Techno Hub, Office Condominium Unit at BPI Pilam Life Building in Makati and Alabang. The transaction will increase alley ownership in area 50.1% to 66%. Ibig sabihin na ito, nagdagdag sila, no, ng mga iba-ibang property for the area para mas malaki yung hawak ng area, no, na ownership, which is 66% ownership from 50.1% ownership. Meaning na mas lalaki yung revenue ng area compare yun sa nag-start sila ng IPO last year. So let's see kung ano magiging result nito. Okay? And economy, government spent 2.3 trillion in second half. The Development Budget Coordination Committee has set a 1.123 trillion disbursement target for the third quarter and 1.175 trillion spending goal for the fourth quarter this year. The 2.3 trillion spending goal for the second half is 5.9% lower than the 2.4 trillion target in the first semester, but 3.9% higher than the 2.2 trillion spent in July and December 2020. Note that the government is planning to ramp up spending, stimulate economic recovery, create more jobs, and complete big-ticket infrastructure projects. Moreover, the DBCC has set a 6 to 7 growth target for the economy this year to recover from the deep 9.6 slam last year. So this is a good news, no? Pag naka-recover na yung ating government, definitely sabay-sabay na yan, pati yung ating market, pati yung ating economy, pati yung mga Pilipino na nag-business, tulad nito may panibagong na project for mga yung mga walang work sa atin, no? Okay, so ayun importante, no, yung magkaroon ng mga trabaho. Kasi yun nga, no, yung ICU na yan. Yung ICU, that's my meaning yan, income, COVID and unemployed. Yan ata yung ICU, no. I just remember yan before na lang may nag-discussed about how to yung nagiging problem, no, na dapat pa masolusyonan, no, ng government o ng country para at least mas lalong umakyat yung yung economy, no. That's number one, income, no, kasi kailangan siyempre ng tao ng income, diba? And then yung COVID, yan, more on vaccination para makakilos na o makalabas na, makapag back to work, no. And then employment, siyempre kailangan ng work. Kaya dapat yan na masolusyonan ng gobyerno. Alright. So, yeah, shoutout din kay John Martin Luciano, Francis Orpa, Nicolas, Justin Richmond Cheng, Adrian Alexander Yu, Kerwin Malcolm Chan, for this research and analysis. Alright, so done po na tayo rito sa ating daily notes. Now, let's move on sa ating technical guides. Ito lang naman yung dalawa ngayon na updated. So we have the technical guide right now, June 9, 2021. So yesterday to, no, so latest. So check nyo muna, ha. Ulit-ulitin ko to, check nyo muna yung date, no, na initiated siya. Okay. Especially dun sa, di ba, pagka nagkaroon ng recommendation, check niyan kung anong date initiated and then yung recommendation niya. Bago nyo sundin, kailangan you find out, no, about the technical and fundamental. Hindi yung basta-basta ka na lang, diba, mag-sell or magbabuy. Like for example, let's make an example. So wala na naman tayong ibang Technical. Wala naman tayong ibang news na no, for today. So, balik tayo dito. So, we have like, this is a, pag sinabi mong ticker, ito yung stock code, no, name of the company and then stock code ng company. So, marami yan, no? But then, sample lang muna tayo. No? Like for example, dito na lang, range trade, sabi sa BDO, which is 110 pesos right now. So, let us see BDO. Right. Range trade. Dito na natin buksan kasi baka maiba eh. So, BDO. Ayan. So, this is the chart of BDO right now. So, pareho lang naman yung kanina. Kaya lang, mas maganda rito, naka-save na siya. Para if we have any changes, no, madali natin mo siya save. Hindi na siya yung may iba-iba pa. So, right now, sabi rito, 110 range trade. Okay. So, let's see. Yes, actually, nag-range trade siya and then nag-ano na siya, breakout na siya. No? Hanapin na natin dito. Ayan, nag-breakout na siya. Ay, chinek natin before. So, dito siya nag-breakout sa 106. No? Sa kanyang resistance na ng 106 and then umakit siya ng 109 or 110. So, it's a 4 pesos difference. And then susundan niya ang inihit niya na right now is another resistance dito. So ngayon binubutas niya na yan o binabalik-balikan niya na yan. Dalawang beses niya binalikan. So most probably pag na-hit niya na yan, so ang susunod niya is 113. So that's the yung price. So sabi rito 110 range. Okay, sabi rito 110 range trade or sideways. Actually, tapos na yung sideways niya eh. No, kasi 6.4. So, meaning June 4 to, June 4. At the price of 110. So, dito nag-range, yan, range siya eh. Okay. And then dito naman, breakout na siya. So, pagka yan, bumaba rito, doon na siya range trade. Okay. So, let us see kung ano yung magiging movement niya. Kung hindi niya ma-hit to at nag-breakout, okay, malaki pa naman ang nito, ng price ng BDO. No? Pwede niya pang hit yung pinaka mga highest price niya, which is 158. No? Diba? 140, 158. So, ang kanyang tinatarget mo na ngayon for the meantime is yung kanyang resistance level na 113. So, pag na-reach niya 113 yan, susunod-sunod na yan. Kasi dito, kita natin, di ba? Sunod-sunod din yung pagbagsak niya. Lalaki nga ng mga neto. Ang bagsak niya in just one day lang to. 119 to 80. So, this is last year, March 20, which is lockdown. During lockdown to. Diba? Itong malaking candle na to. This one day only, no? So, opening at 87 and then lowest at 75. So, meaning ang laki ng binagsak niya. Open din natin 87 to 75. 87 less 75, that is around, in just one day, 12 pesos yung kanyang binaba. No? Pero naka-recover din naman. So, dito siya bumagsak sa pinaka 86.70, which is ayun na yung kanyang naging support level. Okay, so ito, akyat lang natin yan dito. So dito siya nag-move sa price na to, no, until August, and then yung recovery na noong October, and then umakyat na siya, and then dito siya nag-range sa price ng around 100 pesos per share. Okay, so that is BDO, no? So yan, pwede mo save yan pagka nandun yung nakalagay dun sa ito parang watchlist yun eh. Watchlist yun. Maraming company na pwede mong i-save doon. Okay. So magandang company ng BDO, which is malaki din ang binibigyan na dividends, right? Ano ba ito na dividends nga ng BDO? Okay, tingnan natin yung video ba ito. Mali. Hindi pala natin. Yan ang BDO. Then, check natin yung kanyang, they're giving 30 cents, no? Noong March, 30 cents to 60 cents, no? This year. March and June. Giving 60 cents ang BDO. So, range trade lang sabi sa kanya, pero pag nag-breakout, meron na yan tinatawag nating buying signal. Kasi malaki din naman yung kanyang price, no? Taas pa yung price na kanyang pupuntahan, putin. It's almost 150 pesos, no? That's around 40 pesos difference if you buy at 110, no? So yun yung kanyang pinaka price, no? 110. Okay, so if you compute 110 less 150, 110, that's 40 pesos difference. Okay, now back on the Philippine Islands, sabi dito, buy at 85.65. So, check natin ang BPI. At natin sinecheck kasi bago siya, updated siya, di ba? So, every time na may mga bagong binibigay, no, na mga katulad niyan, information, dapat tinitignan din natin. So, dapat dito tayo tumingin ulit. No? Kasi bago mabago eh. BPI, ito may BPI tayo. So, just click the BPI, okay, na nakasave, and then ay naka-plot na siya. So, right now, ang BPI is ranging from 85.65. Ayan yung price niya. Pero ang sabi niya dito, buy at 85.65 kasi it will go up, no? So ayun yung kanyang trend mode and recommendation, and this is new, bago lang to. Okay, so if you buy BPI at this price, no, and if started to go up, ano yung possible na ma-hit niya? So etong kanyang 87.37, no, na kanyang resistance level. Okay, so ayan yung kanyang possible na ma-reach, no? Kasi kung 87.37 o 87.50 na lang, 87.50 less 85.75, that is around 175 difference sa price sa market. Okay, but if you're going to hold to long term, no, to invest for long term, no, malaki pa rin yung potential na abutin ng price niya, which is around 105. Plot na natin yan eh. 105 or at hanggang 127, which is last February, no, yung pinakamataas yung February 8, no, 3 years ago, 3 years na nag-down siya. Okay, and then possibly hit the highest price of 126. No, we don't know then kung ilang years niya rin ma-reach yan. If we reach that price for another 3 years, that's good news, diba? So kasi ang laki ng difference niya from 85 to 125, no? 40 pesos difference from the market. In sabihin natin in 3 years time. Okay, so that's the potential, no? Potential price and potential income once you have BPI account or BPI stocks. Now check natin, no, if you buy at 85 pesos. Sabihin natin na ang significant niyan mga around 1,000 shares. That's 85,000. 85,000 for 1,000 shares. And then pag nag-move siya ng 40, that's 85, that's 1,000 shares. Times sa 40, that's around 40,000 potential income. So you have 85,000 investment o puhunan and then earn 40,000. So may mga ano yan, mga around 10% din yan per annum. Diba? So 40,000 divided by 3. It's around 13,000 13,000 per year income, potential income, no? So talagang umaabot siya ng 10 to 12% 10 to 12% potential income, no? Once you reach yung pinaka mababang price niya. Lalo na kung dito ka nakakuha sa sa lockdown period, 'di ba? Laki niyan. That's 100 pesos. Minsan importante talaga meron kang puhunan para at least nakaka-join ka sa mga ganyang price correction. Pero maganda rin yung tutunan na lang din. Nakikita lang din natin ng potential na kasi hindi naman ngayon lang yan na nagkakaroon ng price correction. Almost normally 8 to 10 years may mga ganyang malaking price correction. Pero minsan 3 years pa lang nagko-correct na agad yan. Katulad nangyari nga rito, di ba? So masyadong mataas na siya sa price na 150 or magkano yan? Sabi natin 125. So nag-correct siya after 3 years. 3 years. 2018, 19, 20, 21. And then ngayon yung another na possible na pag-akyat niya. Ganun pa yung pag ina-analyze din natin. Diba? So same here, no? 2013. So 2013 bumaba siya 14, 15, 16 ang price ito, no? 110 to 60 to 70 pesos. So nag-correction din siya during that time. And then umakyat din siya after 3 years, 15, 16, 17, 18. Diba? Pansin niya. And then bumaba na naman siya after 3 years. So normally, ayun yung yung punta ng market diba? So hindi natin trend. I have to follow the trend na lang dito para at least talagang mas kumita ka. Ngayon kung nagtitrade ka ng daily trading o kaya swing trade, kailangan tignan mo pa rin kung ano yung timing mo sa pag-trade. Mahirap lalo na yung mga nag-scalping o kaya nagdi-day trade kasi kailangan on the day kailangan makalabas siya sa kanya position Kaya hindi lahat nagagawa yan. Pwede mo subukan kung gusto mo lang if you're a risk taker, pero never ka mag-gamble o magsusugal once you're trading in stock market. Alright? So that is BPI. So last na lang, sample pa tayo ng isa. Dito, mas maganda dito kumuha tayo sa mga malalaking company. Yung siyempre, paborito natin, Globe Telecom. Check tayo sa Globe Telecom right now. Yeah. The Telecom. Okay, we have Globe Telecom at 1,820. Okay, and sell into strength. Down at sell into strength. So, check natin yung Globe Telecom. So, dito kung meron kang position sa Globe Telecom, may nakakalimutan. Dito lang tayo tumingin pala. Globe. hindi nasisira yung kanyang chart, no? So kasi pagka nag-open ka na tapos sinave mo, sira na yung pilat mo. Actually, meron naman nakapilat dito. So ito yung kanyang position right now, no? So right now, Globe Telecom is trading in range, or just support and resistance lang siya as of now. Pero bumaba siya ng gusto, no? Starting February from 2032 hanggang April, no? Nag-downtrend siya rito for 2 months, February, March, April, no? So inabot niya yung price na 1796. Pero nung time ng pandemic, talagang inabot niya yung lowest price niya, which is lahat naman di ba, apektado. Hanggang 1584. Okay. So, baguhin lang natin yung indicators kasi yung ginagamit ko ngayon is stochastic na yan. Stochastic and MACD combination, tapos i-close na natin. Pero sa mga bago, i-suggest huwag mo na kayong maglagay ng mga indicators na hindi nyo pa kabisado, hindi nyo pa alam paano gamitin. Gamit ang ano nyo lang muna yung mga basic. Ano ba yung mga basic? Ayan yung support and resistance, RSI, tapos yung volume. No? So ito walang volume. Lagyan natin ng volume. Okay, so para at least makita natin yung galaw din sa market, no? Yung volume niya. Importante rin niya kasi yung volume niya na makita natin kung saan yung price action niya, no? Maraming nagbebenta o marami din bumibili during that time, no? Tulad nito, ang daming laki ng volume nito, no? During this May 21, no? Isang malaking isang malaking candle na to, no? Yan na to. Open niya sa 182, 1,821, 1821. Highest na price niya is 1,892. So that's 10 pesos lang, no? Range niya, 10 pesos lang to. Ito pala. 1,892. Pero ang lowest niya is 1,853. So that's the range niya, yung 1,853. Okay. And then highest niya is 1,892. So saan nyo makikita? Dito nyo makikita. Ayan lang yan. The opening, highest, low, close. So ito yung percentage niya. Makikita nyo kung ano yung nangyari within the day. Kasi daily tayo. Okay. So right now, ano sabi? No? Recommendation niya is sell into strength. So dahil the market trend is down. Baba yung trend niya ngayon. Okay. At the price of 1,820, 1,829 na siya ngayon. So kung meron kayong position right now, okay, if you buy at ako nakalagay dito 1,584 kasi that's the lowest price, which is I don't think na aabutin niya kasi last year pa to. And telecom company right now is fast growing may mga projects na sila ngayon na naka-assign sa kami, mga nagkakaroon na sila ng partnership with the other company abroad. Like for example, ito namang Globe Telecom talagang naka-partner na to sa Singapore Telecom, no? Noon pa. I don't think kung nagkaroon na sila ng separation, pero hindi bibitawan din ng Singapore kasi malaking company na to ngayon. And then nagkaroon pa sila ng mga partnership with other telecom here in the Philippines. Alam ko sila rin nakakuha ng Islacom before kasi Islacom is also during that time, no, maro 1990s. They're the top digital companies na yung competition, no? Rival sila. And during that time, ang digital company lang before or telecom company lang before. Marami kasi nag-apply before, marami ding nawala. So, yan, Islacom and Globe Telecom, they're the first digital, no? Ang tawag ngayon dyan, ISM, mga ganon. Diba? So, there's the first digital company, no? The cellphone, no? Cellphone pa yan dati, wala pang internet actually during that time. And ang kanilang kalaban naman noon, smart, no? Which is smart, dating analog, and then nag-convert na sila ng digital nung nakita nila yung wala silang laban sa innovation. Pagdating sa ganyan. Kaya yung iba na mobile line, ayan, ano pa yung mga Ericsson, I don't think na, kasi may mga telecom before na mga analog na nawala. No? And Sun Cellular is also digital company, kaya lang hindi na sila nakapag-tuloy-tuloy, no? That's owned by Gokongwei, no? But they sell it to PLDT, no? Kaya nag-merge ang Sun Cellular saka Smart Telecom, yan, for the cellular industry. So yung dalawa. Ngayon ang Globe Telecom naman, yun, Islacom, and then I think meron pang TM. Pero TM is another ng Globe Telecom yan eh. So parang dinagdagan lang nila yung name para hindi maging congested, no, ang kanilang telephone sa telephone number. Normally nung nagkaroon ng maraming subscriber ang Globe Telecom, they have to find another way para at least mabigyan nila ng service yung kanilang mga subscriber. So, yan dalawang yan pa lang sa ngayon, no? Nung nawala na yung ibang mga telecom na nag-merge na sa kanila, sila lang talagang the biggest telecommunication sa Pilipinas for how many years? No? So, 95, 2000, so almost 20 years na nila hindi naman monopolize kasi nawala na yung monopolize ng PLDT. Kasi ang PLDT nga, hawak nila yung Smart Telecom, pati yung, dati ang PLDT hawak nila sa mobile line lang. Ngayon ang Smart Telecom nung nabili na nila, pati yung Sun Cellular, doon lang lumakas yung kanilang talaga, yung telecommunication sa company, yung PLDT. And right now, ang Globe Telecom, since this is the first digital company, so maraming nag-subscribe, no, maraming mga until now ata may mga pa rin sila postpaid pa rin. Sabihin ng postpaid is yung mga monthly payment, parang bill, no, may mga bills yan. Ako dati nagkaroon ako niyan, 4 na phone namin dati na binabayaran namin ng monthly bill. Ang mahal-mahal pa ng monthly bill before. During that time 1,500 pa yung monthly bill ng isang telepono, isang cellphone. Yun ang business namin kaya we have to have our own cellphone, no? So bawat labas ng mga cellphone meron kami noong time na yun. Ericsson, Nokia, ba? Ayun ang mga magandang phone before no? So wala pa yung mga Apple or yung mga magandang smart, yung mga sa China, wala pa before. Ang talagang dominante o nag-dominate sa cellphone noon is Nokia. Pag sinabi mong cellphone, Nokia. Ang problema lang, hindi sila nag-innovate, no? Hindi nila na-force din yung touch phone. Actually, ang nag-start niya ng parang touch phone using yung pencil is Ericsson. So, meron silang Ericsson touch phone before. Ang tawag doon, may tawag doon dati sa phone na yun. Ako naman nung nagamit ko na yung flip top ng Ericsson, doon na kumbaga parang doon na sunod-sunod innovation yan. Okay. So, kailan lumabas ang iPhone? Around 2000 na rin yan. Mga 2008, 7, 8, mga ganyan lumabas na yung iPhone. And then yun na, dominate na sila. Okay, and then Samsung, lumabas, yung Korean brand. Yung pala. Wala pa actually Samsung before. Hindi pa sila nakakapag-produce ng mga, ano, sila yung mga nauna. Eh. Samsung and Apple or iPhone, nagsimula talaga sa touchscreen. Talagang ano na, kamay na ginagamit. Before kasi may ano pa eh, stylus ang tawag doon eh, no? Yung pencil. Na pag nawala yung pencil mo, okay, hindi mo alam kung paano gagamitin kasi maliliit lang yung pinipindot. Pero totoo lang, pwedeng gamitin ang kamay noong time na yan. No? Yun nga lang, gagamitin mo yung kamay mo sa pag-text, no? Sa mga maliliit lang na ano ng letter and numbers, no? Sa pad. So mahirap pa rin. Kaya yun, siguro nag-innovate na sila. And then doon din nakasabay ang Nokia. Okay? So, ang Globe Telecom ay yung number one nila, phone nila, Nokia. Anyway, yan, tumagal tayo na. Right now, Globe Telecom is trading sideways, no? And nag-accumulate lang siya right now. Consolidation. Check na rin natin yung kanyang support and resistance. Actually, meron na pala itong support and resistance. Support and resistance ng Globe Telecom. Right now, ito na yung kanilang support, no? At price of 1,810. And then, ang kanilang resistance right now is around 1,917. Yan. So, sabi, sell into strength. So, kung may position ka, you can sell your shares, no, para at least mag-take profit. Ngayon, kung nabili mo siya at this price at ang sabi nga is downtrend, right? Trend niya is down, no, from a 52-week high of 18.17. Okay. And the low is 2,000 percent. Medium high 2224 high, 1869 is medium, and 1838 is the lowest price niya. Okay. But this is initiated last 5/28, meaning no May pa to. Ayan, sasabi ko, check nyo muna. Diba? So last May 5/28. So tingnan natin yung price niya nung 5/28. Meaning May 28. Okay, this is the price last, yung kanina, malaking ano to. Yung malaking candle na to. And then sinabi downtrend siya, pero hindi naman siya actually nagtuloy-tuloy bumaba. Doon na lang siya umabot sa kanyang pinaka support level na 1,800. 10. 8, 10. Pero so far, ito pa rin yung pinakababang price niya sa ngayon. No, I don't think nababa pa siya at the price of 1,584. Pero yun sinample ko during that time na nag-discuss ako eh. No? If you have 1,000 shares at a price of or the capital of 1.584 nung binili mo siya dito, that's around 1,584. 1,584,000 shares. Now, if it's if you sell at 2,310, ito yon, no, nung umabot na siya rito, from the time nung 2000, ito, ano lang to last year lang to, May 2020, yung price niya 2,310. Sabihin, 1 year after, bumaba siya, okay, umakyat siya. Actually, from March to May, 2 months lang, no? 2 months lang umakyat siya agad. So ang laki ng ng if you buy here and then umakyat siya rito, just imagine kung magkano yung pinaka potential na income niya. That's around 45% or 717 pesos ang iyong profit. Okay, in just 2 months. Okay, kung compute mo yan. Itong projection na to actually na the 717 profit, which is ito yon. Okay. Computed to in 2 to 3 years. But then ito No, ito nangyari na to eh. History, kumbaga nangyari, history, antog to. Done na to eh. No? So nangyari na sa kanya last year na from this price up to okay, highest price niya, he can earn as much as 700. Pero hindi lang yan ang price ng Globe Telecom actually. It reached around 3,000. No? Na-reach siya pa yung pinaka highest level niya, highest price niya. Yan. And this was July 15. No? July 2015. So meaning 6 years ago. No? Imagine mo din. Same lang din, no? Kaninang in-explain natin kung paano yung movement ng price niya. So 2016, 15 I mean. And then ito nga hindi 1 year eh, no? Yeah, 2000 umabot din ng 1 year. 2016 2015 August o dito na lang tayo 2015 June. Okay, siyempre same month natin yan, June. And then na-reach niya yung pinaka lowest nung 2016 December. So almost 1.5 year, diba? Kasi June and then June din, umakyat din siya. Bumaba siya nung February, okay, 2016. Meaning, ilang months yan? 6 months plus 1 year. 1 year. June 2015, after 1 year, bumaba siya ng June 2016 din. January. So, ibig sabihin 7 months after na bumaba siya ng baba ng price. And then umakyat siya ulit, no? Same month, same year to June. Umakyat siya pero hindi niya na-reach yung pinaka-highest point niya. And then doon siya bumaba noon, 2016 ng December. Okay, just 1 year, no? 1 year and 1 year 6 months. Bumaba sa level na to. And then from this level, okay, yung 1340, okay, after 1 year, no? 6 months lang ata eh. The June eh. So yung movement niya every 6 months. No? Every 6 months nagbabago yung price niya, no? Kaya ganyan yung movement niya, malaking galaw niya. Kahit nga dito nung pandemic o nung lockdown natin, hindi siya masyado bumaba, hindi siya umabot sa 1322 level. Inabot niya lang is 11584. And right now, pero ang potential niya na akitin is this level 2698. Kaya kung kukumputin natin, kaya ito kanina 45%. Now kung ito naman pagbabasihan natin, mas malaki, diba? From here to dito. Pero malaki din na binagsak na ito. Hindi lang yung pag-akyat from here hanggang dito sa level na to, 51% naman siya. 50%. Diba? So ayun yung mga potential gain and loss, no? If you are trading in stock market. Laki yan. It's 1,357. If you buy at 2,705, you lost 1,357 kasi ang price niya na lang is 1,347. Or a 50% loss ka rito. Alright? So check. Always check kung ano ang kanyang rating initiated. So this is 528. No? Check nyo. Alright, so yun lang. Yun lang muna ang i-discuss natin. Wala namang masyadong bago. No? Balik lang tayo sa COL kung ano yung mga movement niya. So bumaba na siya ngayon. Kanina, di ba, nasa green level siya. Ngayon, nasa red na. And then mga active natin, tingnan natin kung ano yung mga umakit na rin yung 13.90 yung month ni Sen, no? Nag-gain na siya from 13.50. Okay? So, meaning, kung nakakuha ka ng month, meron kang 0.40 cents na-gain from month. Okay. Kahapon, Mondnisen kahapon, medyo maganda rin yung price niya. Alright? So, ayun. That's how we use fundamental and technical analysis, no, on a different companies na ina-handle natin. So, make sure na ano lang, gamitin lang na siya ng tama. Kasi pag hindi natin siya nagamit ng tama, mali ang gamit natin. And then, meaning hindi natin makukuha yung tamang stocks or company na pwede nating i-trade or i-invest. Okay? So, last na to, no? Yung ating meron pa tayong review, no, sa ating ANC. Kaya lang hindi si Mimi yung ngayon, ang ating host. So, let us check. Tingnan natin para at least madinig nyo. So, NCPSEI climbs at 6902. Analysts sees more room to grow as index remains undervalued. So, ANC.
A look now at the financial markets. Philippine shares continue their ascent for the second straight day. The main index now back above the 6,900 level after gaining 1.3%. Sun Life Philippines attributes the surge to the accelerating vaccination drive in the country. It adds the market disregarded the World Bank's move to further slash its growth forecast for the Philippines. Other Asian markets are trading mostly lower, but China's Shanghai Composite is bucking the upswing, or rather the downswing, after data showed the country's factory gate prices increased at their fastest pace since 2008. Beijing's consumer inflation also accelerated, but at a slower than expected rate. And joining us now is Joey Rojas of Eagle Equities. Good afternoon, Joey. A pleasure to speak with you again.
Good afternoon, Rain.
Okay, so the surge happened today despite yesterday's economic data and World Bank GDP revised outlook. What do you think spurred this advance? Is it the vaccination gains or the trade data that added to optimism?
Well, yeah, the World Bank lowered the forecast for growth, right? But it's still growth. I think that's one major factor that we have to look at. It's still growth. If you and where is that going to come from? I think it's going to come from, well, partly, yes, the vaccination program. It has started. It's ongoing, and as we continue, then the economy will open slowly at first, but then it will quicken later on. So I think we've seen the worst of the economy already. I think we're looking good.
All right. So Joey is from Eagle Equities, no? So ito yung mga hedge fund na mga nag-trade, especially yung mga highest mga investor, malalaking investment. Yan. So di sila invest. So ang dinidiscuss nila is about syempre yung pag-akit ng ating PSEI, no, at 6902. So mataas yung kanyang inakyat na, no, and heading for 7,000 price. So marami kasing mga news na lumalabas na rin, especially yung vaccine, no, vaccination din sa Pilipinas na natuloy-tuloy. At sa atin sa Marikina, no, maganda rin yung yung ginagawa rito kasi dito mismo ng complex namin or sa Marikina Sports Complex dito ginagawa yung vaccine. So marami nakakapag-participate, no? At nabibigyan sila talaga ng time, meaning hindi yung pinapabalik-balik pa. Mahirap lang kasi pagka kunyari diba, sa maliit lang na lugar gagawin yan, maraming tao na hindi makakapunta dahil sa liit nga ng facility. Pero sa amin, sa laki ng facility ng Marikina Sports Complex, talagang lahat ng pupunta, even yung may mga nag-walk-in pa, no? nabibigyan ng vaccine. Kasi normally ang ginagawa nga dito is by schedule online. Ako yung mga anak namin nakapag schedule na, iba na bakunahan na. And kami ng wife ko, we're looking forward na ma-schedule din kami para at least yun, okay na rin, safe na rin. And before, ang stand ko dyan is hindi muna. Hindi sa ayaw ko, pero hindi muna kasi I don't know bakit ganun eh. Ang bilis ng pagkagawa nung gamot, for COVID. But then, as I research, mas maganda kung ikaw na mag-research eh. Makita mo yung how they did it, fast. And because of the innovation, because of science, and hindi lang siya ngayon ginawa, actually. It was research 5 years ago. Kaya talagang proven na rin naman dahil may mga may sinampulan, na yung mga tao hindi ang ginipig is tao na eh. And okay naman yung mga result. Wala naman masyadong tawag tayong side effect sa mga tao. But of course, depende rin yan sa katawan ng tao, kasi may mga syempre may mga lumalabas pa rin na sintomas. Lalo kung may mga sakit. Kasi kung may sakit ka na talaga and then hindi ka pala kasi pagka binakunahan, wala na yung sample, di ba? Normally may ganun eh. Kasi pagka may mga adverse effect o kaya may mga allergy ka sa bakuna, hindi ka talaga pwede magpapakuna. Kaya yung iba, siguro dahil sa excitement nila is higher to the roof, kaya nagpapabakuna sila na hindi sila nagpapacheck up. So, yun ang naging problema. Nagkakaroon sila ng mga side effect. But the thing is, maganda naman yung naging result. So, I hope na magkaroon ng magandang numbers, lahat ng mga bakunahan natin para mag-move on na rin yung ating economy, pati ating stock market. Okay? Kaya rito kay Joey Rojas.
When consumers do their revenge spending, I mean, by that I mean that finally when people go out to their favorite restaurants, they'll go out more often and they'll spend more than they used to.
We'll go back to that revenge spending in a moment. But first, foreign funds, a net buy of 1 billion pesos today. Most active stocks are the Ayala stocks on a basket of corporate developments. But it's still the second and third liners dominating trades. What do you see, or what kind of trend do you see happening here? And which stocks might be trading at a value right now?
Well, the local investors usually look more at the second and third liners. The institutions and foreigners look more at the blue chips and the index stocks. If you look at the index stocks, there are 30 of them, right? 19 out of the 30 perform better this first quarter, 2021, than they did in 2020. 19 out of 30. And why is first quarter 2020 significant? It's because at that time, last year, the pandemic had practically not yet started. If you remember, the pandemic was declared on March 15. So, the first ECQ started March 15. So, more or less the whole of first quarter 2020, things were normal. Now, this year, first quarter, 19 stocks out of the 30 did better than they did last year. So, I think that's an indication. Secondly, if you take make a simple computation and take a full year income for the 30 stocks in the index, 27 will beat 2020 income. 27 out of the 30 will beat 2020 income. But if you look at the closing price of January 2020 BC, before COVID, and compare it to today's price, 21 stocks are still below that level. So I think the index is still undervalued and still has a way to go. So I believe foreigners will continue to come in, and local institutions that are not yet in the market, I think, are slowly buying.
Right. So what's your support and resistance forecast for the PSEI?
Well, resistance, I think the first one will be at about 7,000, then maybe 7,180, somewhere there. Support side, about 100 points from now, from today's close, about 6.8 and then 6.7.
All right.
That's good, no? Ang ganda yung kanyang input doon na comparison last year to this year, no, na mga nasa index na stocks, like for example, yan, sinabi niya na 19 out of 30, no, na nasa index, PSE index stocks or company talaga nag-profit this first quarter, like before, like last year, 2020. But then, yun nga, a lot of room for improvement pa yan. Lalaki pa ng gusto yan. Baka nga, sabi niya, 27 out of 30. That's good number. No, almost 30% of, almost 100% ng nasa PSEI index company will earn this year. It's good. Kasi normally, naman yan, kino-compare yan, last year income, 2020, which is, ayun yan, bagsak naman talaga lahat ng market last year. No? So, undervalue pa lahat ng mga prices ngayon sa stock market, pati sa mga blue chip na kahit wala doon sa PSEI index natin. So, make sure na hanapin lang natin yung mga companies, no, na willing tayo mag-invest for long term. For trading naman, make sure, no, ingat lang din kasi hindi pa ganun tapos paakyat ang ating market, no. Sabi nga, it can also go down, no, until 6,800 level. Pero yun yung pinakamababang niya ngayon, support level. No. Kung abutin naman natin 7,000 to 7,100, it's a good sign na talagang paakyat na yung market natin kasi na-reach na natin pinaka resistance sa 7,000 level. Okay, so may mga question pa yan, no? Tuloy na natin.
Finally, back to that spend that you were talking about, one Bloomberg analyst sees a potential super cycle, a calm before the storm in inflation, where we have a weak US dollar, increased fiscal spending, the climate change fight, and that pent-up demand that you were talking about. If this is this a concern for investors, and if so, where would be the best assets to place your funds in right now?
Well,
Ewan natin, ha? Paraming ka na lang ads. Good thing lang kasi pag maraming ads, marami din nanonood eh. So it's a one way of earning from YouTube.
Super cycle. It depends where. For each country, it will depend. For us, a weaker US dollar is usually better because we import more than we export. So it will be cheaper for us to import, and therefore at least cost push inflation will not be so high. The other commodities which seem to benefit in price from a super cycle are the agricultural and mining related commodities like coal, gold, and the industrial gold, silver, and the industrial metals like nickel, copper, and to some certain extent coal, especially for countries like us who still depend a lot on coal. So if you look at their charts, yes, they all seem to be near the highs of the last 2 years. That's why our mining companies are doing very well. And I would like to recommend that There are one or two mining companies that I think will do better. Semirara, coal prices are still very, very high compared to last year. The other one is Apex Mining, which is benefiting from higher gold prices, plus has opened a new mine and is increasing production.
All right, Joey Ross of Eagle Equities, thank you so much for sharing your market guidance with us. We appreciate it as always.
All right. So done. Done agad din. So yun, mining, yun ang pinaka sabi nga ni Joey from ano ba yan? Equities. Okay. It's a one of good investment for this year. Okay. So yun ang tingnan natin, no. We hope na yung ibang mga may handle niyan o may mga hawak yan, lalo na yung Semirara, no, kasi bumaba talaga ng price niyan, will earn or makabawi man lang, no, sa pagbaba ng market. Okay? So, na tayo sa ating review, no, with ANC. And right now, we'll go to last, matatali, syempre, yung ating sinasabi ko nga, na 3 options. Okay, once you started doing or investing or trading stock market. Okay, so yes, balikan lang natin. So normally yung iba kasi, di ba, wala naman kasi nagsasabi rin kung paano sila mag-start. And at least yan, may pwede kayong pagpilian, okay, pwede kayong panoorin, no, once na you decided to trade, no, or invest in Philippine stock market. And I suggest nga kung magte-trade kayo, mag-invest kayo, okay, dito muna sa Philippine setting o sa atin sa Pilipinas. Kasi nga, number 1, makakatulong tayo sa pagtaas ng economy natin o pag-angat ng economy natin. At number 2, di ba, mas kabisado natin to, lalo yung mga company na pwede tayo mag-invest. Right? So, how to start investing or trading stock market? We have the 3 options. No? Ito para sa akin lang, no? Nasa inyo rin niya kung gusto nyo. Okay? So, number 1, sandali. Meron pala akong no? Hindi ko masyadong nai-emphasize yun, no? Hindi ko nalalagay yun na So, okay. Yung disclaimer ko, nakakalimutan ko sabihin nga pala. Siyempre, una-una, hindi naman tayo financial advisor, kaya yung mga sinasabi ko ito is only for my sa aking learning, no, sa stock market. This is my journey in doing stock market. Anyway, so yun nga, yung top 3 options, no. Number 1, learn to trade, and learn to trade. So, yeah, it will take you 1 to 3 years to learn stock market trading. The fundamental and the technical analysis will help you to find a good company and strategies to trade or invest in stock market, lalo sa atin sa PSE. If you lose at the beginning of trading, that's your tuition fee in learning. So I suggest you need to get mentor or coach to guide you to shorten your learning curve, and the cost of learning as your tuition fee will be minimal. Okay. Number 2 naman, invest in mutual fund or get insurance policy kung ayaw mapag-aralan to or nahirapan kayo, or sabihin na lang natin wala na kayong time. If you don't have time to learn or watch videos about stock market and don't want to sit in front of the computer all the time, watch stock market. Okay, just invest in mutual fund. There's a fund manager that will handle your funds, or financial advisor if you get insurance policy. It is a low risk investment, so you will definitely get low return. Okay, and number 2 naman, invest in a retail stock market trader. Look for a trusted retail trader, that you know, or who knows what or she's doing. But most of the traders kasi in YouTube or FB are promoting their subscription or ebook or seminar. So people who really trade, not only in their subscription and seminar, but also in trading. Right? So in this time, a lot of things happen, and people who started traditional business last year opened at March, closed the same month due to lockdown and pandemic. Now, we don't know what will happen. So for me, if you want to open a business, it should be something that we can control. So stock market trading investment is something that we can control if you know what we're doing. So learn to invest wisely. Po yung ating so yan, kaya ulitin ko nga po sa lahat ng ginagawa po rito, it's for my learning and journey in my trading. So hindi ko po sinabi na ito yung gawin nyo o kaya yung mga stocks na sinasabi natin. So it's your decision to buy or sell or invest in stock market. Okay, so promote ko lang po yung ating mga page, trading risk management page. Ito po yung ginagamit natin right now, no? Sa FB page. And RCRB trading, okay, it's more on international market. And CCL or cryptocurrencies learning, it's more about cryptocurrency. So yun po ating mga page. Okay. And we have also our social media platform like Twitter, LinkedIn, Reddit, and YouTube. So follow nyo rin po tayo sa mga Twitter, sa mga platform po na yan. And ito siguro mga next month, okay na po yung aking website. So everything that here will be put in my website para at same na lang i-click nyo once na gusto nyong makita ibang mga videos. Alright? So tatda na po tayo. Continuous learning lang po nating stock market. Okay? For you to become bigger, wiser, and faster. This is Ronnie Cayosa, and thank you for watching. See you on my next video. Bye-bye.